Hey guys, it's Fury91, and I'm bringing you a video about Phil Spencer. Now, Phil Spencer recently was talking, and he was talking about exclusive DLC, and basically he was like, I don't like it. Now, knowing Microsoft's history with exclusive DLC, he then went on to say, I'm not going to direct quote him, but then went on to say basically, oh yeah, I know we have a history with it, but I'm just talking about me. I don't like it. See, that makes sense because when you take over a company or when you become CEO of a company, that doesn't mean you approved of everything they did in the past. He basically was like, I don't approve paying the third-party devs to give us the DLC early. See, for me, it's one thing with games because the article on GameSpot, which I'll probably leave in the description below, did mention how, PUBG, that's coming as probably a timed exclusive to Xbox One. And Cuphead was mentioned as well, but those are games. I can get game timed exclusive. He was talking about timed DLC exclusive because think about it. The companies are trying to sell you the game on that system. And then they're telling you, oh yeah, but if you own this system, even though we want you to buy the game, we definitely want you to buy the game, but you're not going to get that DLC for 6 months. You say what? Now, I was watching Review Tech's USA's video, and he doesn't understand how time DLC even works, but he had to admit basically that it must work. It must make money because they keep doing it. And this is how I think time DLC makes money. See, there are a lot of people out there who own both an Xbox One and a PS4. So for those people who own multi-platforms, when they see a game come out that's on both platforms, I think a lot of times they look for the difference. And then they're like, oh, wait a minute. The PS4 version is going to get DLC 6 months before the Xbox version. I'm getting that version. And I think that's how it works because I think a lot of people own multi-platforms, both the Xbox One and the PS4, are going to, when the third-party game comes out, buy the one that gives them the most edge. In Destiny 2's case, I believe it's the PlayStation 4. So that's why I think it works, and that's where I think they make their money from. But it still is ironic because it's weird that the third parties, I understand money talks, and Sony's probably throwing Benjamins all up in Activision's face for them to get the DLC a lot earlier than the Xbox One does. But what about the fans and their money? Because they're still paying for your game. Because sometimes I think time DLC will hurt the game on the console. Because people who own, let's say people who just own the Xbox One. People who just own the Xbox One, I think, some of them may get discouraged. Some of them may be like, I'm not buying that. Because why would I buy that? Even though I really like Destiny, why would I buy that game when the DLC is going to take forever? By the time the DLC comes out on my console, it'll already be like, why would I even buy it at that point? And I think it may hurt them in the long run. But maybe, I don't know, maybe Sony is throwing enough money at them so that even the customers that may get discouraged and not buy the game doesn't really matter. Maybe, I don't know how much money Sony is throwing at them. But like I said, to me, you're trying to sell the game on as many consoles as you can. So as the third-party dev, even if companies are willing to throw millions of dollars at you, I just got to imagine, would you end up making those millions anyway? Because if you didn't gimp certain versions by being like, no, you don't get the DLC for another 6 months, would more people be inclined to buy it on the console that doesn't have the timed exclusive DLC? So that's what I'm wondering. I mean, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Why don't you guys tell me yours in the comments below? Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and may God bless you all.